Hello everybody, what's going on? This is the Fizz, and I got a battle with Zelda. Oh, I forget the second part of his name. I'll put it in the thingy. Anyway, so I'm leading off with my favorite lead in the world now, which is Specs Swampert. And I HP grass this Swampert, and that takes him down. Now he brings in Zapdos, and I'm like, oh, I'm pretty sure it's HP grass, and if he does, Dragonite can handle it. Turns out, we both thought he had HP grass, but he brought the wrong Zapdos, and it turned out to have HP ice, and it was an attacker life orb, and that really stung. And I know I can't outspeed it, so I went back out in the Swampert because I'm pretty sure I can wall it pretty nicely and hit it hard with an ice beam. So he gets an HP ice off, and it doesn't do all that much, and I get to give him a Specs ice beam. It's super effective. And that's going to take him out. So Swampert's kill count is 2 already, and that's just awesome. So now he's going to bring out Dusknoir, and I'm just going to Ice Beam it to see how much damage I can get on it. And I do about a third-ish of damage, and he gets me with the Will-O-Wisp, which isn't so bad, because I don't have any physical moves on him. So I switch out, and I go into Jirachi. And Jirachi is going to take his Shadow Sneak really well, because it's a really bulky Jirachi. And now I'm going to set up a Doom Desire, because that's what I do, is I use Doom Desire Jirachi. And he gets another Will-O-Wisp off, and I'm like, oh, bummer. But it's not so bad, because I still have Dragonite, and he's got Heal Bell, so hopefully I'm not in too bad a shape. He withdraws now, and I went for the Thunderbolt just to hopefully get some Pair Hacks and whatever comes in. But it turns out he brings in Sizer, and it hits him for almost half, which is pretty nice. And I go ahead and U-turn out to scout, but then I thought about, hey, he's faster. And I thought that maybe he would go for U-turn or superpower, and he does, and my Dragonite just can't take it even though he resists the superpower. So that kind of sucks, but Doom Desire hits and it looks awesome. But it doesn't hit him all that hard, which is a shame. So now I bring in Venusaur, knowing that Superpower is not going to do anything. And I curse up now, and I'm going to get Sludge Bombed on, and that's not so bad, so I'm going to curse again. And now I'm +2 attack, and +2 defense, and I'm feeling really good right now. So I go ahead and I go for the Power Up, but I miss. And that kind of sucks. So now I'm going to go for a quick attack just to see how much damage I can get on it, and it doesn't really do that much at all. So that kind of sucks, but oh well. I should have just gone for the Power Whip, because then I would have hit this incoming Dusknoir, and I know he's going to Will-O-Wisp, but I'm pretty sure that the game owes me one right now. So I stay in, and the game paid me off with a miss. And so I hit with the Grass Whip, and I get a crit, and I'm not entirely sure if it mattered or not, because this thing's a beast. But it may have, and that if it did, that's a shame. So he goes for the U-turn again. And this time I know better, so I'm going to go for, actually I think I went for Synthesis here. Yeah, so I Synthesis on his U-turn, and then he cried a little bit. So now I'm back up at full health now with 2 curses. And he gets the Sludge Bomb on, and that's just not going to hurt me, so I'm going to Power Whip, and that's going to give neutral damage with just monster attack, and it's going to KO. Almost KO, but not quite. But, you know what, that's why we got Quick Attack on this guy, and I'm just going to Quick Attack, and that's going to take him down. And then, we're looking really good with Venusaur here. So he brings Sizer back out, and he's going to go for the U-turn again. And like I said, I learned my lesson, so I'm going right for the Power Whip. So I Power Whip, and in comes Tyranitar. And it doesn't hit, and that's a shame, because it would have probably KO'd him. And so I'm going to go ahead and stay in and go for it again. And he crunches me, and that doesn't do too much, and Power Whip is just going to fuck his shit up. Just beyond belief. So this is pretty awesome, I gotta say. Cursing Venusaur is primo. So he's got Sideswipe back in, and he goes for the bullet punch, and it doesn't quite KO, and I go for the quick attack, hoping that he wouldn't go for that, and hoping that I could 2-hit KO him with quick attack, but I can't. So he's just gonna go ahead and bullet punch again, and KO my Venusaur, and that makes me a little bit sad. But I got Insane Flex, and he's gonna bullet punch, and I'm just gonna Earth Power for the win. And I think that's 3 for Swampert and 3 for Venusaur. So good game to my Pokemon, good game to Zelda. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.